What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about two different altcoins today. We're going to talk about SwiftCoin and XPR network. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it, my friends. It's the 5th day of January, not December, January. We have 7 hours, 33 minutes left in this day. We'll talk about SwiftCoin first, and then XPR network. Double bottom here for SwiftCoin on the daily time frame. It's a beautiful double bottom. It's perfect. The reaction is exactly what you want to see for a double bottom. You don't validate your double bottom until you're above this high, though, technically. So right now it's just a prospect. It's not an actual thing that's happening yet. If this is a double bottom, when you do get above this high, you should be rapidly approaching prices that are around like $1. Sorry, a dollar eventually, sure, but 1.5 cents, something like that. That's what I think is going to happen. Onyx Coin is taking the lead this time. Onyx Coin and SwiftCoin are both pumping up 16% for Swifty, 20% for Onyx Coin. They're both pumping at the same time, but Onyx Coin is taking the lead here at $0.065, where SwiftCoin is just a little bit lower. The race to 20 cents is still very much alive, my friends. If we're looking at this on the short-term stuff, we're looking at this on the 1 hour time frame. I don't really mind this look. I mean, we've moved up with good volume. We're just consolidating here. I would think we do push higher. If we do find resistance, if we consolidate, we get a higher low, whatever. That's fine too. That's great. 1 hour RSI looks good. Stochastics look good, and the MACD looks good as well. I have no qualms here. 4 hour time frame, no divergences, nothing that says that we're exhausted. Yes, we're hot, we're in the overbought zone, but really you just look strong here. You do have a little bit of a gap there, and this is on the Coinbase chart. So SwiftCoin, if you leave this gap behind here at 0.052, you likely will pull back to fill that gap. That likely will happen. So I'd like to see that happen now, right? While we're in this range, instead of breaking out and then coming back, wouldn't it just be nice to get some implied volatility here, fill that gap, and then break out when you're ready? Again, if we pull back from here, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if that happens, it's okay. Low to high, what? We'll pull back to 0.047, 0.005, something like that, maybe 0.045, but nothing crazy. And then likely continue to rally. The 4 hour indicators all look good. I've got no problems here. Daily time frame, getting overbought, getting overbought. MACD's crossing green. You had bullish divergence. I mean, let's just see where you are relative to this high to low here. You're not even at the golden ratio. I highly doubt that it stops here. Maybe you see some volatility, whatever, but I think you will push up to this golden ratio, find some support, whatever, push up, and eventually, whenever you do break through this, you should be seeing prices rapidly approach, again, this golden ratio zone here at about 1.5 cents. Okay, that's the assumption that I'm making here. Daily indicators look good. Short-term indicators look good. I got nothing but good things to say about SwiftCoin at these prices. Finding support at a double bottom and at prior resistance here and at prior support here and at where your kind of all-time high area was at your ICO listing price. It wasn't your ICO. It was just your listing price on Coinbase, but still significant support overall. I'm kind of curious, low to high, where are we at here? Right off the golden ratio. You guys, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. SwiftCoin, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but whenever it does see new all-time highs, and it will see new all-time highs, SwiftCoin is likely going to go all the way up to a 10 cent to 23 cent price. It's crazy. It's got the same targets as Onyx Coin, but it's cheaper. 17x to 40-something x potential. Which one gets to 20 cents first? That's the question, right? My money's on Onyx Coin, and it was on even when SwiftCoin took the lead. But I could be wrong. This is a really good time to invest in SwiftCoin. It's the most appealing price area to buy that it's been at in over a year. So I think that this is perfect. I know that we're up 15% right now. Maybe there's some volatility. Maybe we come back down a little bit, but I still believe we're going to rush higher here pretty soon over the coming weeks and months. February should really be a good month. I think we'll be above this high as early as March, if not maybe April or May. That might be the time that we're above this high. But February should be a good month where we do retrace a lot of what we've given back over the past year. Time will tell, but I'm expecting a very nice voluptuous recovery out of here. I mean, 1.5 cents is the target. It might be 1.4 cents, but we really could just move all the way up to like 2 cents or more from here. Maybe by the end of this month, if not sometime in February, certainly. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. XPR. XPR is the next one. We're going to talk about XPR, and then we'll wrap it up. XPR looks good. I'll see you on the next one. No. XPR forming a double bottom of its own, kind of. Really, you're just range bound. You're in this like horizontal channel that you've been in now since January of 2025. Here we are a year later. Weekly RSI bouncing off the oversold area. Looking good. I mean, you look weak on all these weekly indicators, but look at what you've done, you know, for a good part of 2025 there. That's you were pretty red in that last half. I would get more bullish once the stochastics are out of the oversold zone. Right now, we're just waiting. We're kind of seeing what happens next, but I'm pretty bullish here, especially with Bitcoin and the rest of the market ticking up today. We're going to zoom way in here, looking at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, nice little pop there. RSI looks good. Stochastics, they're all volatile. I'm not really impressed by this move. I mean, sure, it's nice, 11% in 1 hour, but I'm not getting a whole lot off of that. A little bit of bearish divergence here and there. You look good though. I don't think that is bearish. No, you have a higher high. No bearish divergence. No, there is no bearish divergence. Not even on the MACD you have higher highs here. So no, there is no bearish divergence. This actually might be a good, maybe here you were starting to break out to the downside and that was a fake out. This might be a good reversal, kind of in your face there. You are at prior areas of support, finding resistance now. Let's look at the daily time frame. Did I look at the indicators on the 4 hour? They look good. They're deceitful. They almost look bad at first. They look like you have some bearish divergence, but really they look good. And deceitful, when you're moving up, that's good. You want to seem like you're going to move down, but then keep moving up. That typically is what you see whenever you're trending higher. Yeah, man, you rejected the overbought zone, and now you're coming back up. You bounced right off the 60. Stochastics are overbought. MACD's about to cross the 0. Mark my words, XPR network might be one to watch out of these two coins. I mean, Swift's definitely going to do well. SwiftCoin's definitely going to do well, but this one's about, I think, over the coming days, it's going to do really well. We're going to see this thing rally probably up to about the 382. Yeah, and it's very common to wick above the 382 and close below it. Right above it, if we were to wick, resistance, right above it right there, support, probably right there to about $0.04. That's where we're going to go. So I would expect, maybe tomorrow. Maybe by the end of today. We've got 7.5 hours left. We could certainly do that in a very short amount of time. We moved up 11% in 1 hour. It could happen. But I would think that sometime this week, if not maybe tomorrow or the next day, we are up at this 0.04 area. Likely we will find resistance there, pull back to the 236, and then rally up to the golden ratio. Sometime this month we should be at half a cent, 0.0052 to 0.0056, something like that, or higher. If we're more bullish, we pass this level. A lot of cryptos have taken on to this idea or this trend of going up to the 0.5, disregarding the 382. They go up to the 0.5, but they still pull back to the 236 for support. So maybe we do push on to 0.0453, but I think we get held up at 0.04 or somewhere around there. We pull back, probably back to exactly where we are now as far as price goes. Up, down, and then we'll go back up. And by the end of the month of January, we should be, I would think, above half a cent, making our way to new relative highs and onward and upward from there. If and when it does come time to see new relative highs, the first target area would be anywhere from about 1.12 to 1.7 cents. This secondary target area is 2.3 to 5.5 cents. And I do believe XPR will hit this secondary target area. I'm in favor of 3.7 to 5.5 cents personally, but anything can happen. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.